It looks like the XCN wheels are not ready to sell their XCN anytime soon, because if you're paying attention, we have over $1.5 million worth of XCN positioned between the price of 0.013 all the way to the upside, all the way to 0.016. And that is where we have most of the liquidity positions. We also have another liquidity position around 0.0085 zone. If you're paying attention to the XCN chart, you will notice we are currently trading around 0.0054. In this video, we are going to be talking about briefly talk about the BTC price. We are also briefly going to talk about the BTC dominance, and let's not forget the BTC liquidation heat map on the higher time frame as well. We are going to briefly talk about these orders against the BTC pair chart as well, in order to get a clear picture of what is going to happen. Whatever altcoins you are currently holding, you will notice the altcoins is down significantly, regardless of the utility rolling out, the partnership announcement, and whatsoever. If you're paying attention, a lot of altcoins are tanking hard, dipping, retracing aggressively to the downside. And if you're paying attention, XCN is currently down minus 19.5% in the last 7 days. The market cap of XCN is down minus 2.8% in the last 24 hours. We are currently seated at $195 million. And if you're paying attention, we are up in trading volume 89.9%. with a trading volume of $25.7 million. Now, the truth of the matter is, it is not over until it's over. In as much as, yes, Onyxcoin is not looking good at all. Like, there's literally nothing to say on this chart if we really want to be sincere, apart from we getting ready to catch Onyxcoin by the time the price drops to this territory. I think the bottom, if at all this dump continues, then we should expect Onyx to get a bounce from this territory to the upside. I think the major resistance here would be the 0.0083 territory. By the time we get there, we are likely to get a rejection before getting a final bounce to the upside to tap into these liquidity zones right here, flip this zone into a support, and then send higher to the upside all the way to the 2-cent territory for Onyxcoin. So if Onyxcoin is dropping to this level, then this is what I expect to happen. Quantitative tightening is coming to an end very soon. By the time it comes to an end, the market is going to begin to gradually recover. Quantitative tightening is coming to an end December 2025. The market recovery might not begin immediately, but is surely going to recover. And that is why I'm targeting Q1 2026 as the recovering period for the entire market. So the bottom is likely to be in this Q4 2025. Now, if Onyx is getting a bounce from here, if BTC is not continuing her correction further to the downside, then we should expect Onyx to get a bounce from here to the upside, retrace a little bit, tap into this very significant resistance zone, retrace downward before finally tapping into the resistance again, retrace before finally breaking out to shoot into the 2-cent territory. Now, this is my scenario number 2, my second scenario for the Onyxcoin price. So fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. But we need to, I think the most important level we all should just be paying attention to now is this 0.0083 zone. The moment Onyx is able to flip that zone into a clean support, maybe consolidate there for a while, then I'm going to begin to favor more price push to the upside. Flipping this zone into a support will send Onyxcoin higher into the 2-cent, 3-cent territory. Nothing is going to stop Onyxcoin the moment we flip this 0.018 zone into a support. That's that for that. If you're here to like this video, please smash the like button, destroy the like button, share this video with your friends and family as well. BTC is currently trading around $91,500. We are left with 5 days and 14 hours until this current weekly candle comes to an end. Now, if you're paying attention, I think we've had similar pattern before on this exponential moving average 50 for the BTC price action. The last time we retested this, we got a bounce to the upside, and The first time we broke below that exponential moving average in 2022 bear market, January 2022, we came back, we bounced from this zone and then retested the moving average as a resistance. The moment we are getting this retest was when the BTC price finally dropped to the downside and also took the entire market with her to the downside until 2023 was when we finally broke out of that a year plus bear market we entered as a result of the BTC price losing this exponential moving average 50. Now, if you're paying attention, ever since we broke above this exponential moving average, we've retested it multiple times. We retested it in October 2023, retested it in September 2024, retested it in April 2025. If care is not taken, we might see BTC consolidate for a while, just like she did here, consolidate for a while, pump back up to maybe 100 and something, 110, 116, 108K. But that pump is to just trap late longs position or late buyers and then drops further to the downside. So this is what I'm thinking could happen for the BTC price. Now, this consolidation phase is what is likely to make this liquidation heat map valid, because if you're paying attention to I've shown you guys this liquidation heat map countless times in my videos. Now, if you're paying attention to this liquidation heat map, we have huge liquidity around $84,000 for BTC. As a matter of fact, we have liquidity all the way from 100K down to $84,000, which if BTC is trading to the $84,000 zone, we might still maybe briefly go below 80K before getting a sharp bounce to the upside. They might want to sweep the lows there. And also, let's not forget, we also have a massive liquidity to the upside as well. We have liquidity all the way from 126K down to $140,000 for BTC. So it is now obvious that we are closer to the liquidity on the downside down to the liquidity to the upside. So considering a lot of macro economic news coming up, I think Q1 2026 is likely to be when the bull market will restart. We are likely to get a fresh start in the crypto space. The 4-year cycle has been invalidated already. I've said that countless times in my videos. So this Q4 is likely to be the bottom for the entire market. So if you have enough liquidity, if you have USDT, USDC sitting around, you can DCA into solid altcoins you believe has potentials. This is the orders chart excluding the top 10 to BTC market cap. And ever since the quantitative tightening began, the orders chart has been in a bear market, a steady downtrend. The moment the orders chart is losing this trend line right here, which has acted as support in 2017, 2021, and is currently acting as support in 2025. The moment the orders chart is losing this support, flipping it into a resistance, then I know we are now headed into an obvious aggressive bear market. So until this happens, I think we just concluded a bear market that led us into this support zone. And very, very soon, the start of next year, we should be entering into a fresh bull market. Considering the quantitative tightening coming to an end in December, and also a lot of other macroeconomic news coming up. If this is not happening, then that's a confirmation that we are about to go ballistic to the upside. I think something like this is likely to happen. Retest, pump, retest, and then send aggressively to the upside, which is going to take a lot of people by surprise. Because if you're paying attention to the BTC dominance, we've talked about this countless times as well. Historically, when the BTC dominance dumps, the altcoin market explodes in price to the upside. Same thing happened in 2021, 2017. Now, we've been expecting that to happen in 2025 to no avail. It hasn't happened. That is to say, we haven't gotten what is a bull market without an altcoin season? So we haven't gotten a proper altcoin. We haven't even gotten any altcoin season at all since this market cycle began. I changed this to 2026 in our last video from 2025 because I believe 2026 is likely to be a restart of a fresh bull market. So by then, we should start expecting the BTC dominance to dump aggressively to the downside. The moment that is happening, altcoins are going to explode. That is just what I think. The market sentiment is currently in an extremely fierce territory. Altcoins are dumping aggressively. Like, I'm talking about aggressively, which is scary, by the way, if you ask me. But it's not over until it's over. Over 190,000 traders have gotten liquidated so far in the last 24 hours with total liquidation amount amounting to $1 billion. Long positions are getting massacred. It is well. It's not over until it's over. And yeah, so that's that for that in this video. If you're yet to like this video, please destroy the like button, smash the like button. As always, my name is Isaac. Peace out.